Today we're going to work with doing the linear functions, or specifically the word problems on Desmos. This works for the ones that aren't word problems also. Just, we're specifically going to work with those, though, today. So, before we get to that, I have three equations there. So, for each of those, I need you to tell me what the slope is and what the y-intercept is. So for the first one, y equals mx plus b, who could tell me the slope and y-intercept? Which one's the slope? What's the slope and what's the y-intercept? No? Yeah, m is the slope and b is the y-intercept. All right, for the second equation, you tell me slope and y-intercept. Y equals 1.25x plus 9.50. Levi? Slope is the 1.25. The y-intercept is the 950. All right, last one there. Y equals 85x minus 135. Give me slope and y-intercept. Greg? No, not quite.
85 for the slope and negative 25 for the. I mean, 135.
Yeah, it's a negative 135. When it's got the minus, that makes the y-intercept a negative. So we got negative 135 for our y-intercept, slope of 85. So the reason that is going to be important, when we do this on Desmos, it's going to give us an entire equation. When we get the equation, we still got to make sure we're answering what the question's asking us for. If it's asking us for the slope, we got to give the slope. If it's asking for the y-intercept, we got to give the y-intercept. We can't give both on those types of questions. All right, so the slope is the coefficient. That's the number that goes in front of the x. The x is not part of the slope. It's just the number that's in front. The y-intercept is what's being added or subtracted at the end. So the way this works, if I've got this word problem here, which, we've done similar ones before. We got Al and Bob joining a gym. Al has $460 for 8 months. Bob has $680 for 12 months. We need the one-time membership fee. If it's a one-time fee, that means we're looking for the y-intercept, right? So the first thing we still need to do is get our ordered pairs. If we got time and money, X is going to be the time, Y is going to be the money. So for Al, we have 8 months, $460. Bob, we got 12 months, $680. Once you have your ordered pairs, we're going to use those on Desmos to get the equation. So on Desmos, you hit the plus sign. That's in the top left there, says add item. When you hit the plus sign, you get 3 options. We want to add a table. So you click the table, and you're going to put in your ordered pairs. The X column has your X values, Y column has the Y values. So I got 8, 460. I got 12, 680. So once I have the 2 ordered pairs in, right here by the number 1, or if it was any of these others, whatever number they happen to be, you see there's some dots with a line through the middle, and when I hover over it, it says add regression. That's what we want to click. When we click that, what it does is it graphs a line for us, but it also gives us the equation right here. So we got y equals 55x plus 20. Well, we're looking for the y-intercept. So in this case, my y-intercept is going to be $20. Everybody following how that works? Any questions on that? All right, y'all try this one. Don's Lawn Service charges a one-time fee plus a cost per hour worked. They charge $79 for 2 hours of work and 6 hours, and they charge $167. How much? Colson? 22 is correct. So you put the order pairs into a table, click the regression button. We got our equation there, y equals 22x plus 35. It's asking for the slope because it says per. That's our coefficient. So $22. Any questions on how to do that one? All right, let's try one more. Mr. Smith sells memberships. He earns a fee per membership sold plus an initial fee. He earned $1,025 for selling 5 memberships. He earned $1,250 for selling 10 memberships. How much does Mr. Smith get an initial fee? Wilbert? $800 is correct. So put in the 2 ordered pairs. We got 5 with the 1,025 and 10 with the 1,250. Hit the button. We got 45x plus 800. So that means for each membership, he's earning $45. The one-time or initial fee is the y-intercept, though. That is $800. So whenever you see the word initial, that means you're looking for your y-intercept. Okay? Any questions with this? Y'all, there are still going to be questions on the calculator inactive even for this. All right, if it's calculator active, you will have Desmos the whole time and can do that. But for the inactive ones, we still have to know the steps to do the change in y over change in x, and then do the y minus mx for y-intercepts, okay? So we will still have stuff like that.